said, mountains are closed. You cannot fly.
Hi, Pietro, and welcome to Fly High.
Hi, Caro. Nice to meet you. My
It,
pleasure to be here.
it's a it's a real pleasure to have you in the studio today.
Thank you.
I know you as an instructor, helicopter pilot. You're in Italy,
And
but you're
airplane,
also airplane instructor,
American, European, both.
American and European.
Yes,
Fantastic.
I have full rating because I have I have an idea in my mind. If you spend the money, spend it for achieve a goal, not for just for fly. You fly, you
Yes,
pass an exam, you have a goal, and not just hours. That is smart.
absolutely. Okay. So, tell us where this passion for aviation comes from.
My aviation, my passion started when I was at military. I was at military in north of Italy, and I was not a pilot. I was a soldier. And I saw helicopter up and down, many detail on the face of a soldier, like a Vietnam.
Yes.
And I was scary about that.
Okay.
At the time by time, I started with skydiving, just to introduce the fly in the sky. Then I used the plastic wings, the ultralight, the trick.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
After airplane, after again helicopter, after American. Cioè, it's like a risico. You expand your knowledge in worldwide in every in every part no, of the world because I am curious.
Okay. Okay.
Basic, I am curious.
Hi.
Curious
I see.
to achieve, to understand, to no, to achieve more skills, more goals. Why not?
So,
It's
did
part
you
of
become a
life.
pilot? Did you become pilot already in the military?
No, as military
No.
just
So,
a soldier, just
okay.
watching the
So,
environment to avoid the intruders.
so the passion comes from the military, but then you went
Exactly.
on and became a pilot after the military.
Exactly. It was a problem of the money. If you don't
Yes.
find a job, I dream. My mother said, you must become a pilot. Hey, you know how much that? Then I got a job in telecommunication because I am a telecommunication technician with telecommunication. And
Yes.
then I can start step by step, not very rich, but step by step to add no,
So so
everything.
you started with the private
Yeah.
pilot's license.
Skydiving for the
Oh,
flying
skydiving.
with a canopy. It's nothing. But you start to fly right, left, no? And then you the transition on the trick with the three wheel, the basic
Yes.
of aviation, with a three wheel, plastic wheel, no? That is more expensive. Then more expensive again with airplane, the basic.
Yes.
Helicopter, twice expensive.
So you were working while you were learning at the same time
Exactly. I
to finance the studies.
exactly.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't
Okay.
interrupt my work as a technician. I use it to work during the week to maintain my hobby, but become a profession.
Mhm.
And at the weekend, I give the training to the student. And right now, I have a student from worldwide, Argentina, Germany, Spain, France, and the military from the Italian ship. I have students from every part of the world right now because
So
I had every step.
so you're a super international instructor.
Right now, yes. I
And
didn't realize that. I am as the first man that fly with skydiving, but I just get I just a lot of experience that I can give instruction to other right now for all
okay.
level, from private pilot license to airline transport license.
Okay. Okay.
There is no
And
limit
you
in
so
flight
so
video.
you're instructor on airplanes and helicopters still.
Exactly. We have an
Yeah. Okay.
instrument, we have a single engine, multi-engine airplane, and aerobatic, and every type of airplane right now. I miss
Okay.
only the multi-engine turbine because it costs too much,
It's
and the
okay.
multi-engine helicopter because it costs too much. Cioè, if
Yes.
you want as a profession for working, you need that, but sometimes they pay for that. No, you work for that, and they you pay for fly, and time by time uh, you can achieve this multi-engine with the company where you work, for
Yes.
example. But not in
That's
my
true.
day is flying instructor is full of funny, and no time to do much more than that.
Well, I think you already do a lot.
Exactly. But I can do much more, but it's not a problem of the money right now. It's a problem that if you work full time as a helicopter or airplane pilot, forget your family, go South Africa, go Arabia, and you forget where you live forever because pilot that want to work as a professional pilot, helicopter or plane, you will never be at home. I don't care. I stay at home. I teach the other. I enjoy the fly. I work during raining time because if it is raining, you cannot fly. But I can work in telecommunication. So
That's
during the
true.
week, working Saturday and Sunday. If it is sunny, fly.
Okay.
And give and and the student pay for your teachment,
Yes, of
obviously.
course, of course.
Not so much.
So,
You don't become rich, but
no, I don't think anybody does this
you don't become
job
rich, but
for the
it is
money.
paid. Not for the money. Not
No,
for
it's
the
for the
money.
passion, for the
Yeah,
passion of
exactly. For the
flying. Yeah.
passion, just the passion.
Okay. Can you describe a typical day at work for you?
My day starts with a breakfast. You cannot start with without eat or drink. So if you drink very well and eat very well, your day will be beautiful. And if you add the passion for the flight, will become more beautiful. So we started to breakfast. We continue with the student, introduce the flight, the briefing is very important because it's not your passion, it's the passion of the student as well.
Yes.
It's not just egoistic. You need to give instruction and let the student become more professional than you if you are able to do that. And they
Then you
will
did
be
your
very
job
happy.
well. Yes. If you
I will be
if
very
your
happy.
student is better than you, then you did your job well.
I am happy, and I have many review from the student. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. You teach me a lot of stuff. Other instructor maybe they didn't, no? And you fly with a briefing, what we do on the sky. We fly. I consider the teachment of the flight a multi-crew. Because if you cannot give a full power to the student and become stressed, okay? So if you help a bit and you release 10% more, no, the control, it will be fluid. The skill will become very fluent without realize that are stressed at the start. So it's very important that you help the student, not criticize.
Yes.
And not criticize. Um, After the flight, hey, what do you think about the flight? Where do you think you can improve your skill? No? The standard, everything. You have to follow the lesson plan. America is wonderful, much more than Europe for the lesson plan. In Europe, they don't know what is a lesson plan. Cioè, they
Ah,
don't give a briefing. Hey, just jump on the plane, fly in the sky, and we will see. E buonanotte, good night.
no, no.
No, that is not. From America, I have learned a lot. I become a really professional and very skilled pilot and flight instructor. And I keep studying, as you can see, because I want another goal as well. Airline pilot, but I will not use it never at 50 years old. But if you study, Alzheimer will delay became, no? Insomma, you maintain the brain in exercise, you are fresh as a student, and you enjoy much more the flight as well. And at the final, the student will be very
Absolutely.
happy about the briefing in flight, and many students said they are comfortable with me without any stress, with the voice should be smooth,
Well, Pietro,
no,
keep.
without stress, and they are comfortable as well.
How many lessons do you do in a day?
It is not a problem of a student in one day, but it is a problem of the hours you can fly in one day.
Yes.
And just for one day, I did 8 hours because in America I needed the night rating with two students. And I divided 4 in a day, 4 in a night. But the day tomorrow, I had a pause about that. But
Yes,
the
yes.
student in Italy, for example, I cooperated with a bigger company of helicopter in Milan, but they have a single engine, multi-engine instrument helicopter European, but it costs a lot. I can fly, for example, in Europe is a bit different, maximum 6 hours in one day. So you can theoretically you can have a six or more students in one day. If you fly 1 hour, that is a limit that is not suggested to do that. Normally, when you
No,
fly,
because with the briefing before the flight and the
exactly,
debriefing after the
exactly,
flight, it makes a very long day, huh?
three is enough. 3 hours is
Three,
enough because
right?
another 3 hours for briefing and debriefing. So if you don't want to
Okay.
be broken, yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Um,
much better for the student if I have a pause for me as well. I am more fresh.
yes, of course. It's also a question of safety.
Yes, especially the safety and the insurance as well.
Yeah.
Instructor cannot fly more than 6 hours in Italy and no more than 8 hours in America.
Yes. Okay, Pietro. Do you have a flight or an experience that is particularly memorable for you,
That
either good
was
or bad? Huh?
my student, a doctor from Holland. In Holland, there is not any school of helicopter, okay? And
Okay.
he found me on the internet, my school, and I was very happy to start the training with me in Milan. And he gave a training for helicopter. He was already airplane pilot, and he made an add-on helicopter that is less hours, 10 hours less. And after finished the training, he pretended to fly only with me because he liked. He bought the helicopter, Robinson 44, and we flew from Sondrio, Milan, to Holland.
Oh, wow.
6 hours and a half, three steps, 6 hours and a half, three
Okay.
steps among the mountain of the Alps, and you cannot imagine the beautiful view of this cross country because
Yes.
the day before it was raining
Oh,
and we slept in Milan. They said mountains are closed. You cannot fly. Okay, we sleep, and we fly the day tomorrow. Much
yeah.
better. If
Yes.
raining, let it rain.
It's a very wise decision is to wait.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But the raining clean up all the pollution, no? And the visibility was unlimited because of the raining. So it
Yes.
was very clear the day tomorrow. And
Yes.
we could see everything from
Okay.
Milan to Holland in three steps with refueling.
I know I like to fly after the rain because the colors are so vibrant and it's always so beautiful.
Yes, exactly. We were very lucky and was an experience very interesting for everyone, for me as well, because helicopter you fly 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and you stop. That is a 6 hour in one day, 6 hours and a half. A long cross country of 3 or 4 countries across.
You flew through Italy, France,
Exactly.
then Belgium.
Exactly. It's a
German
proprio
and
straight
Poland.
line.
Yeah.
Straight line.
Okay. So do you still have contact with the
Yes,
student?
yes, yes. He pretended that I fly with him year by year, no? He needed to renew the life.
Okay. So Pietro, I'd like to ask you a question. I like to ask this question very often. If you could go back in time and see yourself as a young boy, what would you tell him?
It depends of the age, okay? If you are young, with a daddy full of money, go for it and become airline pilot and professional pilot of helicopter, everything. The range, you can become a pilot at any age, but for professional, for a good investment and not waste your money, you need no more than 30, no? 30 is the limit. You can become an airline pilot or everything, but more age, more difficult to achieve the goal to become a pilot for professional, no?
That's true.
But
You
you
need
can
to
start
start
at
quite young.
70. You can start whenever you want, but you have to think that if you start later, you can become a private pilot, commercial pilot, but don't 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 think to be captain of a 747
Yeah,
because I
you
have a
need to
many.
start young.
Exactly. I could see many young people that are 21 years old are already pilot of Ryanair or everything. But daddy paid when I was 16. You can start at 16 or 15 with a theory.
Sure.
Uh, it depends. I am a flight instructor because I started later, but I am happy of my job because a flight instructor is not so bad as an airline pilot. A flight instructor is a satisfaction, is a free time. You can manage your time whenever you want. Hey, Saturday we fly. No, Saturday we don't fly. You decide. Uh, it became a very good profession, flight instructor.
Yes.
In my opinion, it,
I know.
it
I
is more
love.
interesting than the airline pilot, I think.
Well, I think it's good to experience both, but I can certainly understand since I've been a flight instructor rather than doing transport, it's much more relaxed. You don't have the pressure of being on time
Exactly,
and having to go and always questioning the weather.
exactly.
If you, I'm mostly with people who are doing it for leisure. So it's, it's like a hobby. And if the weather's bad, well, we don't fly. That's it.
Exactly. It depends on what you have in your mind. Maybe you can become if you don't have a problem with the money, you can become an airline pilot up to 30 and then manage to have a family and become a flight instructor. No, you can make both.
Yes, you can do both. Okay, so what would you say to the young people today who don't have a father with lots of money, but
That is.
they really would like to learn how to fly? What would you say to them, these
That
youngsters?
is the path I did. My dad had the money, started to work, started to study. Study is free. Study is very cheap.
Yes.
It takes a long time to complete the study. Fly airplane, helicopter, easy, short, maximum 1 year. But study the European exam that are 18,000 questions in Europe, 18,000 questions, ATP, require the minimum 2 or 3 years, depend your time. But for flying 3 months, 4 months, 4 months you are already commercial. Just fly a lot and become a commercial. So step by step.
Yes.
Start with a private pilot. Involve some friend with you and share the expenses. So you get more hours of a flight. No, you start with
Absolutely.
45 for airplane. You arrive to 135 for commercial. or 180 for there are two type of training, the abbreviated and the say, modular, no? 180 hours, you can reach with a friend, you can reach with other pilot. In America, American pilot can share the expenses and log the same hours.
All right.
If I fly in America with an American pilot, especially if I am instructor, for me okay, but the two pilot on a November become a safety pilot of the other. $160 of airplane here cost 285 euro, so a lot more. So $160 of an aeroplane divided two is $80 each one. To imagine $80 and 285 in Europe. 3 times less. And that you get experience, you go on. You need passion, time, relax, no hurry, okay? If you don't have money, no hurry, because you finish the money before you finish. Step by step.
Yes, step by step. So
Exactly.
even if you don't have the money, there is a way. There is a
Money
way
is
to
not
do it.
important.
You can find solutions.
Exactly, money is not important. It's important if you want everything in one step, but that is is not funny.
I think
No,
that
it's not fun.
for most people,
I
it's
will
step
not
by step.
enjoy rush, full pressure, full time. It's more enjoyable step by step. Private, commercial, instrument, single engine, multi-engine, America, helicopter, if you want to add everything. But,
Okay, good. Is there anything else you would like to share with the community?
Flight simulator is another secret. I just an example. A flight simulator here in Italy costs around 300, from 300 to no, 500 or 400. In America, the Red Bird full motion that is accepted by FAA for commercial, private and instrument certificate cost around $100. I did everything. I did a flight simulator in America. You need a good friend that suggests to you the right path. Flight simulator, you can charge, if I don't remember, ecco, you can charge 20, you can log 20 hours for instrument rating. 20 hours of a simulator at 90 or $95. The Red Bird. For a commercial, I don't remember exactly how many, maybe 50 hours of commercial, 50 hours on a simulator. A lot of money. Cioè, private, few, no, not many, but some hours, but that is non important for private because you need experience. But if you want to save the money, you need a good mentor that suggests to you the right path. But I did the same. Everything I say to you is what I did before.
Yes, it's important to have a good
Yes.
mentor. Okay, Pietro, well, it's been great talking to you. If somebody was interested in flying with you or learning with you, how can we reach you?
Allora,
You're on social media?
social media, if you put Pietro Bisonni, okay, or you check, I don't know if it's reversed the name, isn't good, you can read properly.
Yes, we can read it. We can read it.
Okay, American European Flight School, you can find me on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on TikTok as well with a video, okay.
Well, we'll put all the links in the comments below. But fantastic.
I thank you so
Okay,
much, Carol, for
Pietro,
your...
thank you so much for taking the time to share your experience with us. I think it's valuable for student pilots to know how you made it and that there is hope for those that don't have a lot of money. It's been a real pleasure to talk to you, Pietro, and I
Whenever
hope
you
to talk
want,
to you again
it will
soon.
be my pleasure.
Thank you. And
Ciao.
thanks to everybody who's following us on Fly High, and we'll see you soon.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.